right side. It's the first stag we've seen this morning. He's just feeding away quietly, so we'll probably keep him in the back of our heads and move on, leave him undisturbed, and possibly come back later on. But we've had a good look at him, so it's a nice day. We're just having a look down this draw here. It's a very popular place for the stags to hide out. There's water and a good bit of shelter, and just a nice area with a good bit of green feed in the bottom. So we're going to sneak through here and hopefully see if we can find us a big stag. Stags, just been less than 100 yards away from us. So we're just trying to work out an angle and get it where we can put a shot at one of them maybe. If this isn't the right angle, we're going to drop down and see if we can get a better one. Get up here. So you see him? One on the right. Here you go. He's down. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Nice work! Nice. Beautiful. Beautiful.
Pressure's off.
Pressure's off.
Look at him just laying there, huh?
He is stone cold dead.
Look at all that horn.
Yeah. He had a lot of mass to him.
Beautiful country right here too. I mean, what a beautiful
just
place to be.
Fantastic. Bit of palmation there though.
Yeah, no,
that side's
nice.
palmated.
It looks nice.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I'm thrilled with this.
My man, that was nice.
Thank you.
Look how dark he is. Good dark antlers. They rub on this stuff here, this manuka, and that's what makes them go that really dark black sort of colour.
Nice job, thank you. This is
All
fantastic. Right. Yeah, I mean, it was an absolutely phenomenal hunt. I mean, the country is absolutely beautiful, but nothing's better looking than this stag right here. I mean, it's what it's all about. I can't believe that these animals are this magnificent. It was a great hunt, a lot of walking, uphill, downhill, never level. And but it's worth it for all of this. Fantastic hunt.
So we've just seen these really nice rams just up this valley here, and we're going to sneak in and get along the foot of the hill and creep up and get a nice close look and hopefully get a shot off at one. There's one there that looks quite nice, well worth shooting. So we'll get it alongside this hill and creep along and see what we can do.
Sounds good to me.
Beat it down. Yep. Let's just wait for him to get up. Okay, stand up. Okay, he's walking to the right now. And he stops. Yep. On the right now. Good shot. Nice one.
Thank you.
Good work. Beautiful.
He didn't go anywhere.
Didn't go anywhere. Didn't roll down the hill to us.
No, he didn't.
That's all right.
Started out being a beautiful day. Ran across 2 rams in Side Hill. Stalked for 10 or 15 minutes or so. Had the opportunity to pick out the nicer of the 2. Single shot. Ram went down, and I'm pretty happy with it. It's pretty nice, tight curls. Makes for a good day. Good start to the day. But this is maybe just the beginning.
So we've just seen a group of rams just down below us here, just over here. So we're going to sneak down and see if we can get a shot. There's quite a nice, real big bodied, chocolate coloured one. Second one from the back. Yeah, second one from the back. When you're ready. Good shot.
Okay, it was a wonderful hunt this morning. We spotted these 7 rams on the other side of the mountain. Unfortunately, they were pretty far down. We set out upon them and just waited until they started moving, and they laid down again. And trying to separate this one from the other 6 was pretty tough. When this one finally came out, made a good shot at it, and he went down, and he is a beautiful ram. Nice dark brown, nice curl, exactly what I wanted.
we can find a big stag this morning. It's getting up and moving and trying to get around the place here. So got a pretty awesome morning to try and catch something out and see if we can hear a bit of roaring. Heard a little bit of roaring in the distance this morning, so fingers crossed he's moving and going to move through here and we can catch up with him before he beds up for the day, because I think it's going to heat up and get pretty hot today. So we'll try our luck and see how we go, eh?
Almost 400 yards. It's a huge animal. There's 2 does right here, 2 females that got us pegged, so we pretty much can't move right now. But he's huge, and he's bedded down all of a sudden. So we're just going to kind of hang tight and see if they go over the ridge or we back out. So that's where we are.
It's going to take us a wee while to walk down and around here and get in nice and quietly on a good position, so I think that's the plan at the moment. We'll start making our way down there and see if we can't get on them, eh?
Good plan.
Let's do it.
Let's do it up.
So close to standing up. Here we go.
Oh, look. Oh, shoot. Hold it.
Yep, go. Good shot. Reload. Don't shoot, okay? Wait.
Yep.
You've hit him good. You hit him real good, so just wait.
Uh-oh, shoot.
Wait, just wait. Okay, go. Good shot!
I did that.
Very good shot, buddy. That is a huge stag. Good shooting, huh? Yeah, man.
Thank you.
He stopped perfectly and looked back, just like we talked about.
Jeez.
That was your window.
I thought he was going though.
Nah, they always run, turn around and look back. You had about...
Huh? Yeah, man, it was awesome.
You had about 1 second to make that shot and you made it count. That was a good shot. Right in that clearing. Isn't that more exciting?
Yeah.
That's what it's all about. Especially when we were at 380 and now we're at 120.
I can't believe we got that close.
That's what the fun part's about. I mean, we had wind in our face.
Perfect.
He's facing the other way. I mean, the conditions could not have been perfecter. Perfecter? More perfect? I'm excited.
That's awesome.
That was very cool. Oh boy.
Here it comes.
Oh boy.
Woo!
Check this bad boy.
Holy wow. Massive. Massive man.
Oh, he's out.
Huh? He's done.
Damn, buddy.
Yeah.
Holy smoke, look how heavy that is.
Golly. Look how flat top. That's cool.
I can get this other side untangled out of the vine.
This.
That is a stud.
Wow. Holy moly. That's so cool.
When I said he had big crowns, I meant it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, buddy. Awesome work.
What? That was great.
That was pretty sweet, huh?
Well, guys, we did it. Finally, it was foggy as heck this morning. We sat up, relaxed up top. The fog was just lifting. Thanks to Britt, he kind of went over the little knoll up top about 450 yards away and got a glimpse of this big guy creeping away from us. He must have been bedded down below us. Once we saw him, we kind of backed out and came around the ridge. We got to about 200 yards. He was bedded down looking the opposite way. We could have waited and taken a shot there, but we decided to have some more fun and kind of take our rear ends and slide down the hill very slowly. We got up to about 100 yards, right?
Yep, 120.
About 120 yards and waited. He looked a little nervous, so we got ready. And as planned, he stood up and reared his head back, went up about 10 yards, gave me a great broadside shot. Put one right there in the boiler maker, and then another follow-up shot, and he dropped. And here we are. And I think Gary would be proud. Thanks a lot, guys. Had a great hunt here in New Zealand. I'm coming back.
see much of them at this stage, so we're going to just sneak around here a bit and try and get a better look. Quite a good look at him, man. He's real typical. He's got good grounds here.
What do you think? I mean, is he 420?
He'll be pushing 420 here. Yep. I wouldn't mind just leaving him there for now. I think he'll stay. If we don't disturb him too much, he'll stay there.
Can we do better than him, you think?
I reckon possibly could, yeah. Yep. And like I say, if we don't disturb him too much, he should stay around this area. Get over this way, have a look down in the big gully. There's quite a lot of scrub down there, so a lot of places for animals to hide. Go and check it out. Alrighty. What do you reckon?
Let's do it.
And do it. Just spotted a couple of stags bedded down over in this gully, out of the wind and the scrub there, so we're going to go and try and get a bit closer to them and check them out. Probably make our way around here and drop over out of the wind and try and get a good look.
This drop tine's at least that long.
Yeah, it's a big drop that comes straight out of the ground.
I can take it any time.
When he stops. He'll stop. Okay. Well, right.
Don't say a word to me.
He's down. Woo-hoo-hoo!
Awesome shot. Good shooting. What do you reckon?
Thank you.
There goes his buddy. Awesome.
He did a good job.
That's awesome.
He kept, when you got him up, he kept bumping into when they were like this, the one we shot was in the back, and he kept bumping the other one out. The other one didn't want to come out, and he like stepped, and then that one shot up on him.
I know.
He didn't want to stop either.
I know, that's great. Yay! Oh, that was wonderful.
Holy. Awesome, Jess. That's a hell of a stag.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Well, we're hunting with Gary Herbert in New Zealand here. I'm from Wyoming. Come over here to hunt with him. We went out, my guide Sam, cameraman Mark, and myself and my wife come out here, and we've spent most of the day looking around, looking at different stags, and Sam did a great job of spotting this one and another one together in the bush. So what we ended up doing is made a plan. We got a stalk set up, and we waited till they gave us an opportunity, and when they finally got up, I think we probably waited 2 hours for it to happen. When it happened, it was quick, and you'll see on the footage there, it doesn't take very long. It was 2 hours of wait for 30 seconds of fun. We got the job done, and here we are with the end result. Couldn't be happier.
He's a monster. Oh, double droppers. Wait a minute. He's right down. He's right down at just this side of that green path.
What we're gonna do is go back around that back side. Hopefully there's no females over there. Get on the other side of that ridge. Sneak over. Very strong wind coming this way. It'll stay like this the whole time. So if we can get past them, we'll be able to come back up and on the wind. It's pretty strong. It should just keep going. Yeah. Normally it would. Want to go down here, get right down below him, come back up. Oh, I'm happy there's no female there, otherwise they would have run that way. We're pretty close to seeing him. You can see the wind's going this way, but those bushes are going out that way, so we should be in there. That far behind me. Good shot. Woo! Drop team. One shot. Woohoo! Man, he was awesome, eh? Shit. What do you think, Janice?
That was awesome. Oh my god.
Well, Mark, what do you think?
Holy shit, man.
Was that exciting?
God damn. God damn, that was cool.
Thank you.
Let's go and have a look at this bad boy. Woo!
Oh, look at that. Oh my god. Oh, jeez. Huh?
Oh my gosh.
That is crazy.
That is crazy, crazy.
What do you think of that for a rat?
Oh my god.
What are they?
Hey, god. This is the one, ain't it?
Yeah.
Go for it. So, I think we got up here this morning about maybe 6, just breaking daylight, and we started out about 5 miles from here, winding our way up this mountain, and we'd stop and glass along the way. Saw a bunch of hinds and some smaller stags. And then we took off on a little hike and went around the side of one of these hills, and we're glassing, and another guide in our party had spotted this guy. And so we did about a 45-minute hike around with the wind in our favor till we got about 20 yards from him, and he was still bedded. And that's when the problems started, shaking and waiting for him to get up, and he wouldn't get up and he wouldn't get up. And finally alerted him, and he stood up, and I shot one shot and dropped him right in his bed, right back down into his bed. It was pretty cool. I want to thank you guys for making this all possible for us. It's been really cool.
Well, we're up here this morning, first light, just having a look for a big stag, seeing what we can see down in the bottoms down in here. No luck so far yet, but the day is long, so we're just going to carry on round and have a look in a couple of these other big basins and see what we can see. All right, let's go. Make a lot of sense yet, but this stuff here is real thick. You only need to be tucked in at the wrong angle and you're not locked. That's what we're sort of saying, you got to walk a couple of 100 yards, stop, glass. It's amazing how often you can walk down all the way down here, glass in the same spot, get over to there and bingo, there it is. We've just come up to the ridge up here and looked over into this big gully here. Blowing probably 60 miles an hour at least at the moment, you can barely stand up. We've seen one real big stag on the face here and another one in the bush further around, but it's too windy to really tell how big he is. Everything's just shaking, so we're going to sneak back down here, sneak around the side of the mountain and trying to get into a bit more sheltered spots so we can have a better look, and hopefully he's a big bull. Let's go and find out. Can't see all of them, but that'll be him. There's no other stags that look like that sort of weight. Just found a huge stag sitting way up the top of the mountain up here. It's still blowing probably 50 mile an hour winds at the moment. He's way out on the top of the ridge in the high tussock. We're just trying to figure out how we can get up there and get on him without having too much of a distance shot in this wind. We're going to have to get real close on him. All the shots we're going to have are going to be broadside to the wind, which is not good in this sort of gusting wind. So and we're going to sit here for a little bit and just try and figure out exactly how we're going to get on him, or see if he gets up and feeds maybe later on today.
He's a big animal.
He is a big stag. All we can see is the top of his crowns.
His crown looks like it's that big on the top.
Yeah, he's pretty impressive, and we can only see probably half of his antlers. But we're definitely going to go up and have a better look at him. Alright, we've just walked way up the mountain from down in the valley here. It's taken us probably over an hour to get up here. We're just going to hike up around these rocks here. There's a big rock right on the top here. Hopefully look over and he's going to be 200 odd yards with a bit of luck, so we're almost here. It's still blowing 50 mile an hour. That's alright, we'll get our number one shooter on the job. He'll be fine. It's just a good challenge, isn't it? So I'd say here in the next 5 minutes or so we should hopefully be able to see if he's still parked up in the same spot. So fingers crossed, let's go and have a look. Just fractionally too much, I can't see him. But we're not that far away off him, like we're in distance. I'm just going to sneak around this side here and see if it makes a difference. Yards from him. Because it looked like it was quite a way away, but it's quite close. It's only 70 yards. He's got to be just over there. What if we go down here? Get up that rock. Can we just stand up? Yep. Definitely. I'm gonna try and get my tripod if I've got time. Here we go. Right, Mark. Reload. Stand up. Holy shit, man. Yeah, buddy. That was awesome. 40 yards. That just doesn't work like that. You never get 40 yards to a big stag like that. That was sweet.
That wind had...
We've come from way down the valley floor there, all the way up here to make it happen. Still blowing 50. And he is down. Can't wait to go and check this big boy out, man. This is a stud. Have a look through your binos, you only ever get to do this once. That is quite incredible. Isn't that wicked? Damn, dude. That is a stud.
We saw the animal from down there. Amanda spotted him, and we kind of come back down around to the bottom of this canyon and had to go way down and come up the other way on him, and it worked out pretty good. Ended up being 40-yard shot, and it's pretty cool. He's a big stag.
Like to see the smile here in a second. Why don't you step up on him here?
Shall we?
Shall we? Oh my gosh. Just be a little careful here. He's a big old bruiser. He might still have a little life in him, so just be careful. Holy shit.
Just like he's got a big star up there.
Oh God. Still got a little kick in him. Look at this. Holy smoke, man. That is a tree trunk.
Thanks to Big Cat Customs, Mo Forbes, for building my gun. 338-06.
Tack driver.
We're here in New Zealand hunting red stag with Gary Herbert, and we started out the morning at 4:30 this morning, left the lodge, come up here. Wind was blowing about 50 to 60 mile an hour gusts and probably about 45-50 mile an hour sustained. We spotted this stag after a long morning of looking, and ended up having to make a big stalk on him, go back down around the mountain and come up back the other side, and took a couple hours to get up here, and snuck up within 40 yards of him, and he kind of winded us at that time and stood up and gave us a shot, and here we are. I got this great stag. It's awesome. Can't believe how heavy it is. It's just this big bells up here, and it's pretty stoked about the whole deal.
it's just that we saw a group of stags, but they've just moved into the fog, so we'll just wait here, and we just need the fog to lift it maybe 100 feet or so and get a good look at this other face, big scrubby face. There seems to be a lot of deer in here at the moment. A lot of females in there.
Yeah, that's a good sign.
Yeah.
That's a good sign. There's a couple of young ones out here, so that's a good sign.
Yep, for sure. Oh, so the fog's lifted probably 100 feet, and seen a lot of females over on this other face, right up very high, and maybe half a dozen young stags, but nothing close to what we're looking for. So we're going to head down the hill and drive up this other side and have a bit of a glass and see if we can find something a bit better. Pretty wide. Yeah. Got a bit of a drop tine.
It's a drop tine.
Yeah. That's a nice stag, but not what we're looking for. Quite a bit. Close encounter of the stag kind. It's amazing how they can blend in line in that long grass. Yeah, nice big open frame stag, but still again not really what we're looking for. So that's typically where you'd see them, sort of in that thick brush by themselves or with one or two others. I wonder how Mary's getting on, if she's keeping up her tradition of shopping. We might go and have a bite to eat and take 5 minutes and then head back out. We've spotted a good stag down. It's about 400 yards below us, and we're just going to close the gap a little and have a bit better look. He's lying right down the grass, a little tough to see, but now we're arguing about how we can get down there. He's trying to line me up for a piggyback, but I think we'll get down there.
Right. Yeah. There you can roll me down the hill and carry me back up.
I'll be hopefully carrying a big stag back up. I don't worry about you.
This is true. Then you could have to carry the stag and leave me.
Yeah.
But just make sure Mary gets it in the living room.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah. Beautiful.
come real slow to this edge, and he should just be straight below us. Okay. There's a few hinds just out to here, so we just don't want to be right on the top. Right. So if you can just stay a little bit low, we'll sneak through this long grass here and just peer over the edge and see if we can see the big guy. Just can't quite see him because of this wee lip here. We'll just cut down a bit further and look in. He's pretty much just straight over there. He's got up and he's feeding. He's right at the bottom. Okay, yep. So we're just going to reposition 50 yards this way and be able to get a good whack at it. We've got real nice wind. He's just happily feeding away right at the bottom of this creek, so I'm just going to go and get set up. So here we go. Just take your time. He doesn't know where you are. Good shot, great shot, you got him good.
Okay.
Nice work, Rudy.
That's good, beautiful, isn't it?
Good
All
start.
right.
Managed to get nice and close, didn't know where they
Oh yeah, real nice. Beautiful. Yeah. Hey, we've seen a lot of stags today. We did. Yep.
You wanted one with character. This
We
one
got one with
certainly
character.
has character.
You got that right, it does. It
that
walked
was
past us like a ghost several times. Yeah.
We better go and check this big guy out.
Yeah, we'll go check him out here. All right. Yeah.
To shoot something with not just one,
Right.
2 drop tines.
Yeah. And this here's got a lot of character.
And then both
A lot of character.
these are brow tines broken into 4 on this
Right.
side, 5 even. This one. Great trophy, Rudy.
Hey, thank you for everything. I appreciate it.
No problem. And then look at all the mess up in here. Look how wide that is.
Oh, just like it's palmated almost all around, you know. That's beautiful. God, it's beautiful.
How many points has he got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 22 on that side. 19, 20, 21, 22, 23 on that side. 45 points.
Yeah.
So we came out this afternoon and we saw a stag pretty early on from a long way away, and it looked quite good, and we were sort of working our way right round to it and come into this valley and saw 2 really nice stags, and this guy was the closer of the 2, and yeah, just showed a lot of character, so we snuck down right in on him, and he was just sitting in a place we couldn't quite see him, right tucked in this creek here, and from all round we couldn't really get a shot on the angle on him, and we would have been waiting for a good couple of hours, and by that stage the other stag came through. We got a good look at him. He was a nice stag, but
he certainly didn't have the character that this one did. And
No, it didn't.
yeah, eventually this one sort of got up and started feeding, and we had to move again another sort of 20 yards to get a nice shot. And yeah, he didn't know we were there. He was busy feeding and managed to get right nice and close, and it was a good sneak.
It was a good stock where it ended well. It did. One shot. He didn't go no place.
Congratulations again, Rudy.
Hey, thank you for everything. I appreciate it.
Great day, thank you.
Hey, a wonderful day. Wonderful day. Yep.
All right, JB. You got rounds in the magazine? Yeah. Yep.
Nothing in the chamber.
Yep. Great, thanks. Oh, we're going to head up. Just head up to that ridge there, then we'll just traverse, get a bit of height on them. So we'll just head off and quietly work our way around. And hopefully he's just bedded down over there. Yeah. Walk up here to this little ridge line here. Take it pretty quietly. And have a look there.
In case he's laying in there, you think?
Could be, yeah. Can't see him down there, JP.
Right.
Can't see him. So I think we'll get set up here. If Travis comes around.
Where's Travis going to be coming from that point?
He's going to be coming down up that little valley there. So there's Travis there going up.
Yeah.
They can sit pretty tight though.
no doubt about that.
Yeah.
Just like our stag did.
Yeah. So what we're going to do, we spotted him there last night, and he's obviously been fighting with the red stags, and he's been pushed out. So he's probably moved out to the south. So we're going to traverse around the mountain and try and pick him up this morning. And the winds, there's no wind at all, not a breath of wind, so we're lucky in that respect.
Yeah, we've been fighting the wind
Yeah.
a lot, so it was a perfect morning.
Yeah.
Let's head south and find him.
Yep.
I still don't see his horns.
I only see that much sticking out of the brush.
Okay.
1 point.
Right up in the skyline.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
Right on. It's 250.
There you go.
Whoa!
That one
Rolled him, JB.
That one felt better. Hey.
Woo boy, woo boy.
Is he a big one, Gary?
Even boring, is it? Hey?
It's not boring hanging out with Gary.
It's like I said, oh, here comes Gary, anything could happen now.
You did say that, huh?
Yeah.
Did you hear that, Gary?
JB said he wanted an elk of a lifetime. I think he got it.
I think he got it for sure.
It's huge, eh?
Huge.
Well, beautiful morning on the South Island of New Zealand. We saw this elk last night go to bed. It was just too dark to go hunt him last night, so we waited, got up early this morning, headed out to the area we saw him bed last night, and made a great plan. Wind was perfect. Had several people helping to kind of cover all the exits, but he had slipped out in the middle of the night. So we bagged that and headed south, and then it was just, it was game on. Action, and it was just awesome. He was going up the mountain and probably about 400 yards away, they're guesstimating, and he was about ready to leave the area, And we slowed him down, and ultimately, here he is. Gary Herbert, his operation, what first-class people, quality of game. And our whole family's here, which is very unique. And it's just been a magnificent trip. And thank you all very much for making this truly an elk of a lifetime.
Oh well, Scott, here we are for the third year in a row.
Yeah.
Looking for a big stag. Looks like it's going to be a beautiful day.
We're up high.
Yeah.
4 yards over the other side. Man, he's hard to see in there though, eh? You think he's a shooter? We're gonna go with the wind and everything. It's cold, but we'll go back up here. The trouble is with all these females down here, we'll go up, try and get underneath them, and then come up on him. We'll give it a go. So we can't see him from here, but if we get down below him and then come up on the other side, we should be able to see him. As long as the wind behaves itself, we'll have no worries. But it's just all those females and that other big stag. See where the road disappears? Up there on the right. Just let those females go past. That's where he is. See that high point? I want to make sure we stay down here. There's no way our wind will get up there. Less than 100 yards. We're going to get up here a lot closer. Up there. Yeah, pulling in. Wait, don't shoot yet. Wait. Oh, he sat down again. He sat down. Scotty's up. Come on. You're on him. I got him. Okay, take him when you're ready. All right.
Whoa. Good shooting, buddy. Hit him 3 times. Woo!
Well, that's been 2 hours and 20 minutes of laying here, getting a suntan in New Zealand.
That's awesome. Every
That was
shot
awesome.
just hit him perfect, eh?
I didn't think he's ever gonna wake up.
Man, that's a big stag. Oh well, let's go and have a look, see what we got.
What our other guys are doing up there.
Legs were getting a bit stiff.
I know I was. My feet were getting stiff. I was thinking, let's just start hollering at him. Make him wake up.
Oh. He's got 3 in the bread basket.
Yep, 3 shots. Your gun did good.
Yep. Still works just like last time.
It sure does, doesn't it? He's up here.
Look at that sucker.
Wow.
What do you think?
That's crazy.
Look at there. Good man.
Wow.
What a freaking beast, eh?
goodness. Whoa.
That's a big stag.
Yeah. He's got everything down here.
He's got length, he's got mass. God knows how many points he's got.
We'll put him on the wall. Oh, yeah. That's a good picture.
Look at the mass on it. Not one broken point. He's perfect. Well, Scott, 3rd year in a row.
3rd year.
Biggest one yet.
Biggest one yet. It's about 12:30 on March the 1st. We saw this guy at about 7 o'clock this morning, about a mile away. Got up high, glassed him, bedded him. How far did we climb? About an hour and a half.
Hour and a half, yeah.
Got up to about 135 yards below him and sat there for almost 2.5 hours while he bedded. Got a good suntan, and finally he stood up and he fell right where he was bedded.
Yeah, that's an awesome stag, eh?
He's heavy.
That's...
It's everything I can do to hold this up.
Well done for the
Thanks, Gary.
Got him?
Awesome hunt. Awesome
Yeah.
hunt.
My pleasure. Yeah.
stag just over the scrub over here, so I'm gonna go and have a crack at him. I think we'll just sneak down to the creek down here. Just see how close we can get. Best to side up around here. So that or coming from the bottom. Yeah. But, so where you want to go to? Good shots.
You got
Nice one.
Yeah, good.
Nice one, Lo.
Thank you. You hit him the second
Good
time?
shooting.
Yeah.
That's what knocked him down. Because I watched him, hunch.
Yeah, you did good.
He was dead on his feet, I think.
Yeah.
Awesome.
A little bit struck right now.
See a bunch of horns up there.
Yeah.
Done a good job.
Hey. It's that feeling you get right after you shoot it. You just, you don't know what to think.
It's a big one.
That's what we do it for.
Good stuff, Lo.
Hey,
That's a beautiful stag.
oh, a mass.
Yeah, crazy.
Jeez, he's heavy.
He is heavy.
So, we set off this morning hunting red stag in New Zealand.
managed to spot this guy about 2 hours ago probably, and he shot over the hill before we could get a good shot, and so we put the good stalk on and come around the bottom of this mountain over here, and we spotted him good 500 yards back in another gully, and they just kept making their way around the side of the hill, and we managed to sneak around the bottom of this mountain, and here he was just up here, and we were lucky enough to get a good rest, and Lowell made an excellent shot, and here he is. Awesome stag.
Thank you.
Awesome. Well done, Lowell.
Thank you very much.
That's a cracker of a stag.
We just got up the top of the mountain here in Bendigo, here with Kyle Ball from Mississippi, and looking for a big elk today. So beautiful morning so far, nice and still. We're just going to head back through this thicker stuff and hunt a couple of valleys and see if we can find a nice big elk. We're just going to keep heading around here and get this wind a bit better. Okay. See if we can find something else.
I think there's going to be a congregational meeting when we finally find them. We just need to catch them between the first and the second hymns. Okay.
Yeah, so it looks to be a really good elk just over here. Another couple of 100 yards in some really thick stuff. We can only sort of just see the tops of his antlers just over here, Kyle.
Yeah.
We'll sneak in and have a real good look at him and see if he's the one what we're after.
Okay, okay. Whatever you say.
Okay, Kyle, get ready. He's about to stand up. Yep, he's getting up.
Good shot, Kyle. Great shot, buddy.
Yeah. You didn't give him much of a chance. Well done, Cole.
Thank you, Marcus. What a toad! What a toad!
Here he is. Sure is heavy, like you said. Oh.
Goodness gracious. Goodness gracious.
What is he?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 on that side.
11. You got it right. Crazy big beam on him, eh?
Just amazing. Just a gorgeous 7x7 here in 2007, and hunting with my youngest son, and I've killed elk in New Mexico and Montana and Idaho. I don't believe I've ever seen one this big.
He's a bruiser.
I mean,
not just his
has
antlers.
to be big just to be able to handle these horns. But
yeah.
Just the body size of this thing is just absolutely incredible. We got in perfect position, and the elk was, I think he was asleep. His head was down, his horns were fairly stable, but I'm laying there for 45 minutes at least. And then all of a sudden he just starts moving his horns around, and that's when Marcus said, he's going to get up here in just a second, so be ready. And I'd been laying flat on my stomach for all that time, and hands were numb. I was shaking them to life, and up he stands. And the brush, this thicket that he's in, we figured he only had 2 ways that he could get out without having to jump over something, and he turned broadside, and as soon as he did, I touched off a shot, which was a little bit high. It knocked him down, and it required another shot to finish him. But I mean, this is I killed a beautiful red stag in 2010 with Marcus and Gary that I said was the trophy of a hunting lifetime, but I think I have to replace that now with this. This is just absolutely incredible. Having my friends here, my family, my wife, who I love traveling with, and she loves traveling with me, that's a great thing. But just a fantastic experience. I mean, I don't know what else to say. It's just phenomenal. Thank you again, Marcus, for everything.
Hey, no problem. It was awesome to have you along today, and to get a magnificent trophy on top of that, it's just a bonus. It's great to spend time with you, and you get a great end result.
mountains of New Zealand today, hunting red stag with Talbot here from Louisiana. Yeah, the weather's coming a little bit, so we're just up quite high, trying to look down and hopefully find a nice, real big red stag. Looking for a real cracker today, so just going to head up over this next ridge and look into another big basin and see what we can find.
A lot of stags around. We're looking for a good one.
He's standing right there on the face. He's moving away from us, but he's a good one. Very nice stag.
Well, we're going to head back up onto this high point and walk around here a bit further and check out the next big basin. Yeah, we're seeing a nice big stag in here. He's got a little bit spooked. Some of the females headed off. He didn't know we're here, but he knew something was up, and he's headed out, and hopefully he hasn't gone too far. He's sort of was only moseying along, so we'll just go and have a look up in this big tussock high basin and see how we go. Here you go, Gilbert, he's getting up. Here he is. Take your shot when you're ready. Take him. Great shot, great shot. He's done, he's done, he's done. That first one was perfect. You shot him in the heart, that's why he kept going. Good work, buddy.
Sir,
Monster stag.
Beautiful stag.
It took a while for him to stand up, but
he didn't go 15 yards.
Well worth the wait there.
It was.
That's
Started
awesome.
cramping up a little there. stood there waiting on him. He was bedded down. He finally got up. When he did, he looked right at us. I thought, oh, I got to take him. He turned just enough to give me the shot.
Yeah, and you just drilled him.
Great. Thank you.
Hey, no problem. We better go and check out this big guy, eh?
Awesome.
Good shooting. Doesn't look too small from this side. I hope the other side looks like that. Look at the size of the crowns in it.
Look at that.
Yeah, the length and the width, you know, look at how long his main beam is. Still got a little bit of velvet on. Well done, buddy.
Yes,
great
sir.
shooting.
Thanks.
Massive big baytines and big trays.
Those tips.
Yeah. They're all just so different, you know.
Yeah.
He's got not quite as heavy, but real long, real wide, big long lower tines.
He's quite different from my first stag, but I mean he's more typical. He's just a beautiful stag. Good mass, nice and wide. Symmetrical here. It's beautiful.
Yeah, isn't it?
Good looking stag. It's just what I wanted.
Good to hear.
Awesome.
So we were out hunting this afternoon and managed to have a bit of luck and spot this guy in the next valley over, and there was a bunch of females in there, and a couple of them cut our wind and sort of pushed him out. He didn't really know we were there though, and he moved up the mountain, what would you say, 500 yards or so, Gilbert?
Quite a bit.
And he was with another big group, some younger stags and a few females, and we got back on them and just couldn't work out where he was, and they spotted us and headed out the top, and so we kept on hunting a little bit further on, and here he was. He'd split off the group and was tucked up in some grass pretty tight. So yeah, we snuck down and got a nice rest off the tripod and just waited for him to stand up, and yeah, sure enough, about 30 minutes, 40 minutes of waiting, and finally stood up, and Gilbert made the perfect shot right in through the front shoulder, and yeah, did a great job, and this is the end result. Big New Zealand monster stag.
Well worth the wait. Awesome deer.
Good work, buddy. Great shooting.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
quite a nice looking stag down in this first basin here. You can see quite a good crowns through the bino. We're just going to have a look at the spine scope. Do you like his crowns?
His crowns look good.
Yeah.
I wish that his second points had a little more.
His, we closed the distance on that big stag. He's got a real heavy crown. Quite strong fronts apart from the number twos. It's pretty impressive.
Very impressive. You sure that's the narrow one?
Yep. He's still got good. He's not as wide as the other one, you know. It's impressive. Yeah. Pretty strong crown down. Big points. So it looks like a kicker coming off it as well. It's definitely worth another look. You can get closer and have a look. What do you see, Ed?
It's pretty good on top.
It's in some tight cover. Yeah.
So we're going to go up the track.
Yep, go up the track because it's less scrubbed. You know, we could probably just get directly below him and then see, make a plan from there. He might get up, he's moving his head around quite a bit, so yeah. And a decent look at him first. Same one as before. He's a nice crown, eh? Oh, we've been waiting here for about an hour to see what the stag was. And it turns out it was the one we passed up before.
Do you think he'll go 5?
Yeah, he's definitely over 5.
Pardon?
He's definitely over 5.
Yeah. I don't know why. If he stands up and gives me a shot.
We've moved closer onto the stag. He's sitting down again, so all we can see is his crowns. And just making another plan to get him up. See him good enough for a scope?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. The bipod, it's good.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Just need to stand up.
Yep. Nice. Good shot.
He's dead.
Woo! Smoked them. Woo! Man.
Pretty. When he stood up, like, boy, he's a dandy.
He sure is.
He's a dandy. All right.
Thanks, Nick.
Hey. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, bird awesome. Dog till I die. Well, you got some points.
We got long enough points there.
Look at that.
We started off this morning, coming up the top, had a good glass around, couldn't see anything. Came around to the back basin, and this guy was facing away, down in the tussock. We got closer and had a good look at him, and we decided to let him go, as it was the first stag we've seen today, first big stag. And then as we came down to the next piece of glassing, we spotted another stag. Well, we thought it was another stag until we had a good look at it, and it was the same stag. So we approached him and got a better look through the spine scope, and Ed decided he wanted to shoot him. And then yeah, we had to wait for 2 to 3 hours to wait for him to get up. He finally got up, and Ed put an awesome shot on him, and he just dropped straight away.
And what we saw of him when we came on him a second time were just his crowns above the bushes. And we initially saw him at probably 300 to 350 yards to where his crowns were just over the tops of the bushes. And it didn't take very long to have a second look at this guy and say, you know, this is an awesome stag. His crowns are just awesome. He's got tremendous length up here. Number of points, I think we counted in 32
points.
32 points. Mass, incredible mass.
Yeah.
Stag of a lifetime.
Yeah, congratulations, Ed.
Thank you, Travis.
My pleasure.
No, you want to take an aim bin or you got one? Which one of these squares is better?
Really?
Oh, g'day there. We're at Heli Seeker's hangar, and we're with Anthony here. To meet Ants and
lovely to meet you.
Other Anthony. We've got two Anthonys, and we're heading in for a Heli Seeker trip that Anthony won on the website. So we're heading right down the bottom to Black Basin. So we'll see how we get on over the next few days, and hopefully the boys can shoot a couple of deer.
Stay tuned.
That was so sick.
It wasn't too bumpy.
First time in a chopper, so it's good to get it under the belt. You know what it's like, ticking boxes.
Slippery.
Oh, good.
How's she done? Who's on top bunk?
You got a jacket in that for later?
Yeah. Mate, I'm fizzing.
Bloody keen.
Fizzing like a Barocca. First time down here, you know, the Seeker hunt. It's always exciting.
Been a long time coming.
Yeah, it's been a long time coming. But we're in safe hands. You know what they say, let's just see how the cookie crumbles.
Let's just wait. Sweet, let's do it.
Those look like school shoes, fella. Brilliant.
Now we're just going to head back down the scully where we've seen a deer out of the chopper, and hopefully one of the boys can, if it's still out, shoot it. If not, we'll carry on down a bit further and hunt our way back up this evening. So it's an awesome day. But wind's not the best at the moment, but try and get it in our favour. Should do it.
And
why is that? Because it's blowing our scent? Yeah, it's kind of coming down like this.
Great question, AB.
So yeah, it'll just push our scent to them.
Right.
And they smell us, they're gone.
Hey, is it true that Rexona is not good to you for?
That's very true.
So just go natural.
Yeah. Just
lucky.
Just
a few tracks.
natural.
Oh no, that's
No,
Ben's.
Can you see this clay pan in front of us where it's all clay? Yeah. If you go up to the next bit, behind it, there's all that brown scrub. Yeah. It's in there to the right. He's just got his ass looking back. Just spotted our first deer of the trip. Looks like a Seeker hind. It's probably about 400 from here. So we might try and sneak down this creek here. Get a bit closer. There's a clay pan, which is probably half the distance. See if we can't get set up on there and see if it's still there. So fingers crossed. I don't know what this one's going to do, but it's good at the moment. But we'll see how we go. May have gone into that next gut and we won't be able to see it. But even if we get there, we're probably going to be able to watch this bush edge this evening and that other one. There's a bit of a hole. Here's the boat. Oh, fuck. No, we need to find a good posse to shoot from because Lance just picked up that deer that we saw before. Well, it could be a different one actually, but it's about 230 metres away. So let's get set up for a shot and see if we can put it on the deck. Yeah. Where's that other one gone, AB? Up to the right. Yeah, there's another two. Can you see the other two? If you wind your scope out, back to 4. And
then swing around to your right. Oh, there, look, there's one. Right. Shoot one of those. Yeah. Can you see the one out to the left? Shoot the one at the front and reload. Reload. It looked like a miss, but I never heard the solid whack. But it could have just dropped around in behind that corner there. Can you see that one running up through the grass? Out to the right further, going up the hill. Are you on it? Just wait for the just see if it stands out. It's out clear there, just wait if it stops. Nah.
Yeah, unsure. Had a good shot, you know, I had it in the scope and I thought I was going to give it a good crack and I thought I hit it, but obviously not. Tusker's pretty long, so it's pretty hard to find things. I can't even see my own feet. It's just good chat. It's very exciting though.
Maybe it bounced off.
Rubber bullet. Cheers for the tramp.
Yeah, no. Shame we just couldn't put one on the deck, but that's the way it goes. Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers to one shot on the rifle.
Yes, thank
Good stuff.
Oh, half a dozen deer or so.
YouTube's few stories.
Yeah. That 300-yard shot, eh?
Oh, I got him. I got him, but he just had fallen down and off a cliff edge. I should have maybe taken one, but they're sort of moving, eh? Were they?
When you shot, they stopped, but it was a bit rushed because they were on the move and then they stopped and kind of following them. But she kind of stood out. She had half, her front half was out. Could see her shoulder good.
I'm pretty sure I saw it quite well, eh? But
your shot on the video looked like it was, the line was perfect. It was just coming over the top of it.
So it might come up a bit, eh? Do you hold the gun down somewhat? Like that?
No, I tend not to hold the barrel at all. In fact, I wouldn't even hold the front. I'd just get it nice and steady and I'd just hold the back like that. Bang.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was
Just
holding
let it sit there,
I
you
was
know?
holding the front.
But it just means something less that's not gonna, you're not gonna jerk it or anything like that.
Yeah, I'm busy, mate. Good night's sleep. Quite comfy in there, so it's quite nice. But hopefully we pick up something this morning. Big mine AB will be on the gun, so trigger finger Pete. Hopefully he can nail something. I'm hungry. Balls are like raisins though, so hopefully we get moving soon.
Frosty, freezing cold. But hoping we were down in here yesterday evening where those deer were, but we was going to have a bit of a glass and then head up and over and look into another catchment. So hopefully we can find another deer for the boys.
Oh, we've just come down off the top of the ridge after a bit of a bush bash, and And the eagle eyes has picked up a few deer across the gully down here, so we might plan a bit of a stalk and try and get in there for the afternoon if we do it go alright. So.
Been stitched up at Benji. Just come back about 30 metres down this John bank, and probably scared everything that's within the perimeters of 50 to 100 metres. But just fueling up with some water, and guess we'll get back over this ridge over here and start glassing on the other side where we saw that stag and its hinds. So fingers crossed.
She's all good.
Oh, she's pretty nice scenic route. Good to see all of the area and not just the track as being through. Hopefully we can it's a bit easier when we get up top there.
I've come to this clay pan where ants saw 3 hinds just up on this clay pan over here, and then a stag come out over up the top. Looked like it was definitely an 8, but it was hard to see how big he was. So we're just going to have a bit of a glass around. Hopefully they reappear. They've kind of fed around the face, gone into the next gut, but there was another one below us here, so we'll see what happens. The wind's not the best, but
Not a bad day, a lot of miles by foot, but it's good to be back in the cabin, having a few wets over candlelight while Benji's in the kitchen. No, it's very good to be back. Unsuccessful. Saw a few things today, a few creatures, woodland creatures, but didn't get close enough to fire any shots. AB was frothing from the bung because he wanted to get his first deer, but yeah, no cigar. So let's see what happens tomorrow.
How do I add to that?
You can't. It's a good debrief. It's a good debrief.
You've left me nothing, mate. Fantastic.
And yeah, mashed potatoes, fallow back steaks that have been in the freezer for about 6 months, and some buttered bread. The staple.
Fried onions too.
Yeah, fried onions, a staple in the bush.
American bread with everything. Garlic infused.
Oh, jeepers, son, that looks stunning. Should I get a few more biwas? A few more.
just heard a seeker stag hee-haw up there on about 400 metres away, I reckon. It's pretty late, it's mid-June, they normally finish by the start of May, so it's a good sign. We might give out a couple of roars and see if we can't lure them out somewhere, but yeah, no, bloody good.
Yeah, beautiful, eh? He's culinary chef, old Benji.
Bloody good.
Yeah, you want to go first? Maybe? Yeah, but back in the hut eating some bacon and eggs before we make our next move, which might be nowhere. We might stay here if it carries on raining, but I'm pretty keen to get out and get a bit of moisture on the Swede, see what we can get back, bring something back hopefully. But yeah, it's been quite tough. More of a tramping club more than a hunting club. Trip. Jeebus, look at those. It's not his first rodeo on the egg front, is it? Cheers, Benji. Wow. Back at camp, obviously night time as you can tell, but me and Benji decided, getting a bit of cabin fever this afternoon, about approximately Chinese dentist, 2:30. We decided to go back to the same spot we went this morning, and there was thin rain, fat rain, all sorts of wet rain, and we weren't feeling very hopeful at all. And old Badger Eyes over here saw this grey marking in the distance, 480 to be exact. Whenever you're ready.
Good shot. Pumped there.
Yes, boy. It was worth it. Cheers, Benji.
Oh, we've battled, haven't we?
Wow, 4 days.
And
battle the wind.
conditions.
Good spotting though, fella. Jeepers.
Here's that. Just smoked this hind through the neck. How'd it go, bro?
Yeah, it was tough, mate. Obviously, Benji saw it from about 500 metres out, 500 yards out, and we decided to do a bit of a Forrest Gump and run through the gully and over to the top here, and yeah, we lined it up and beautiful. We're eating now. We've actually ran out of meat at camp, so we're happy campers. So second time lucky. I was a bit nervous on the trigger, but gee whiz, I tell you what, that space tastes great, and cheers to Benji for helping me out.
Ah, good shooting, mate. Bloody good shooting.
A nice fat Seeker hind. Got the heart, so we'll be sizzling a bit of that up tonight.
Eat it.
We're going to be eating that. Eat your heart out, they say. And yeah, no, it's good to be back at camp and see what.
Successful.
Yeah, 4th day lucky. A lot of hard yak gone into that,
yeah,
so we deserve that. You know what they say? Not sure what they say, but things don't come easy in life, so we work for that one. I said tomorrow if we get a stag, I'll eat its left nut. You got on camera, there you go. Be cooked, pulled up.
We're on a stag hunt tomorrow.
Bit of a dawny. 5:20 wake up call, and we're deciding to go to what, south, Benji?
Yeah, southwest of the block.
Southwest of the block, to where we saw these deer migrating across the river to this other piece of land, and where we also saw that stag the other day and a few hinds. Hopefully we can get them on the crack of dawn and yeah, see what we can do. Harvest a nice deer for AB, the big fella.
You beauty.
You beauts. Woohoo! You know, he's putting the feelers out there, seeing what's happening. A nocturnal bug, but sort of getting stunned by this camera light.
Eat it.
Oh fuck, get away. Ah, go away!
Take him outside.
Best technique is grab him by the horns, like you do with
feels like a crayfish.
Yeah, like a cray.
Last day, we're going to get one more deer hopefully.
×2.
×2, AB's up. So.
Well, we've snuck our way down here at first light this morning. This is the gully we were in on our first full day. And we're seeing a nice stag over on that face down there with a few hinds. So we've had pretty average weather since, so we've finally made it back. And we're hoping that something pops out again there. If so, we might drop straight down here onto one of these clay pans and hopefully set up for a shot. So fingers crossed, something
dogs out, so. So we just spotted a stag, a bit lower than where he was the other day. Not sure if he's the same one, but he's quite far away, right down the bottom of that gut, so we might plan a bit of a stalk and see if AB can't put him on the deck.
Oh, pretty bloody exciting, isn't it? Just got to make sure my trigger finger's nice and warm. Let's get down there. I'm fizzing.
Safety's on. All you have to do is push that forward and it's live. Okay. Can you carry that gun in? Or just creep up. You carry the gun, bro. See him, maybe? Okay, take the safety off. Take him because he's not going to hang around. Just squeeze the trigger. That's it. I'm just worried there's going to spook with this other one. Good shot, AB. Good shot. Reload, reload. Just wait, another one might come out. Yep, just pull it up. Pull it back. It'll stop, it'll stop. It'll come up, just let it come. Where's this? Good shot, man. Good shooting.
Did you get the second? Did you get the second?
Well, it sounded like it. Just, yeah. Okay, yeah, just leave it open, leave it open.
I think
where's the spiker?
Spiker's there, you can see his ass on that little clearing. Just see a white patch. And the other one's in here, the other one might be a little bit shorter for him.
Did you see the other one and shot?
Yeah, but I was kind of I'm pretty sure I had it on it, but yeah, no, we're down it.
Yeah, I think it sounded like a hit.
I
couldn't see much of it. You could only really see its head.
Yeah.
Jeebus, we crack the spades now.
That was the lucky
lucky jump. Gee,
fuck, what a trick to get down there.
It's a mission, wasn't it? It's going to be a mission to get back.
Holy shit. Worth it though.
I don't know where that stag went, but
Maybe it was a spiker the whole time.
I don't know. I was keen to wait, but once she started squealing, they were onto us, so I could have just buggered off and we'd end up with nothing.
Bashed our way down through this Manuka and Karnuka, come down into this real horrible little gut here, and we snuck up over here. I was hoping we'd get a shot up on there, but we couldn't see him. So we've dropped down through here and we've just snuck up through here. Had a perfect little opening in between the bush here, and AB's pulled off 2 cracking shots.
The double whammy.
Well, we're pretty confident, but we said that on day one. And we missed out on day one, so no, they went down. We just got to find them now. It's going to be a little bit tricky, but we'll get them. We've got to get them out of here.
His first 2 shots with the rifle as well, may we add.
Oh, really?
He's never had a shot before.
Holy shit.
Yeah, fantastic. Not the high-powered one. Oh, Nerf gun and stuff like that. It's lucky.
Oh, we're over where AB shot the second one, and it's done a disappearing act on us. We've had a bit of a look on the camera, and looks like he may have just clipped the top of the neck. There's no blood, just a little bit of fur, and we've spent the last half an hour looking around. without much luck, so we might go get the other one and we'll come back this way and have another nosy and see, but I think she just got educated and she won't be hanging around much in the open anymore. So fingers crossed, this other one's down around the corner. Oh yeah, that dead tree, that's where we want to go. Straight through there, right? Let's go straight through. Oh,
I think your headshot was gone in here because he was facing that way. There's a little bit of luck there, but there's lots of meat saved.
Gee, beauty.
So where was that shot from?
How not to shoot
over there.
Yeah, up in that little ridge there. Oh, like, that's perfect if you're aiming there.
226. Good shot, especially for the head. Small target. No, bloody good shot. So I think the other one will be fine. Just clipped it. There's no blood at all and just a bit of fluff. So we'll get this one back to camp. We've got a bit of a hike out of here. Probably a 2-hour journey back up to the top and then back for beers.
I'm stoked for AB. First shot with a high profile rifle. He's normally used to Nerf guns and slug guns and stuff like that.
These are going to be tasty, aren't they?
Here. Yeah, we're about to just snip those nuts off and might do a bit of sizzle action later. Who knows? I did say I was going to chew on one, but only one that I shot, so unlucky champ.
I never made that promise, so maybe if it's cooked.
But yeah, good on you, AB.
Yep.
Yeah.
There's one.
Cheap ute.
You sit down, fella.
She's a tight fit.
Just push down the legs and
What does Mitty looks like on his back?
Are those ligaments going to hold?
I hope so. It sounded like they were going to snap.
Bloody beauty.
Good boy. You can take your hands off.
Well, we're homeward bound. We're at the highest point on the block, I think, and AB's just done a stellar effort packing that deer out of the gully below us, so we're heading back down that ridge there, around the corner, back down to hut. So looking forward to putting some dry clothes on.
2-minute noodles, my special, so
Some mountain oysters.
Yeah, I've got them in my pack, so we'll be frying up some nuts when we get back.
One raw, one fried up.
We'll mix it in with his noodles.
Hook her up there, do we?
Yeah, on that one above you, I reckon. Yep.
Okay, hold it there, over there. Let me just get it.
Well, it's about 7:30. We're supposed to be flying out at 10 o'clock this morning, and we've woken up to snow, so I'm not sure we're going to get out in time, but we're hoping that it might blow over. But yeah, if not, we're kind of stuck in here for another night, I think. Making things interesting.
it's out of nowhere. Well, what can I say? 5 days in the bush with Benji from Big Game Hunting and Mark behind the lens over there from Mountain Edge. It's been an absolute rip snore of a trip, an eye-opener for me and AB, and we really faced the elements, and They worked us hard, and we eventually harvested some meat, which we're absolutely stoked about, and can't actually wait for the next adventure. So yeah, cheers to the boys for being the best guides, and got to know them quite well inside the cabin in our downtime, and got some good 10-hour sleeps in there as well with the weather. But yeah, bloody good adventure, so cheers fellas.